प्यारे बच्चों, सफल चैनल पे आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज के लेक्चर में अपन क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड सीखेंगे कि क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड का यूज करके पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस का अपन सॉल्यूशन कैसे निकालते हैं। आइए शुरू करते हैं क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड। Solution by cross multiplication method. Now you can see on the screen I have taken the two general equation which we have studied in the introduction part as well. a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals 0. अब मैं क्या चाह रहा हूँ, मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि x और y के लिए मैं एक एक्सप्रेशन निकालूं a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2 के टर्म में। चूंकि हमने एलिमिनेशन मेथड पढ़ा है, हम लोग एलिमिनेशन मेथड का यूज यहाँ पे करेंगे। अगर मैं डिसाइड करता हूँ y को एलिमिनेट करने के लिए, तो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, y की कोफिशिएंट फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में एंड सेकेंड इक्वेशन में दोनों में सेम करना चाह रहा हूँ। इसके लिए मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को b2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूँ एंड सेकेंड इक्वेशन को किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूँ, b1 से। इससे क्या हो जाएगा, y का कोफिशिएंट जो हो जाएगा दोनों इक्वेशन में b1 b2 हो जाएगा। द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन ऑन मल्टीप्लिकेशन बाय b2 इट बिकम्स a1 b2x प्लस b1 b2y प्लस b2 c1 equals 0. That I am calling it as equation 3. The second equation on multiplication by b1 it becomes a2 b1 x plus b1 b2y plus b1 c2 equals what, 0. This I am calling it as equation 4. अब अगर आप 3 and 4 को ध्यान से देखेंगे, इनमें कोफिशिएंट ऑफ y जो हो चुका है वो क्या हो चुका है, b1 b2 both equation. What I am going to do is I am going to subtract equation 4 from equation 3. subtract करने पे मुझे क्या मिलेगा, a1 b2 x minus a2 b1 x plus b2 c1 minus b1 c2 equals 0. Now the constant term I am shifting to the right hand side. I will have b1 c2 minus b2 c1, and here x I can take common, I will have a1 b2 minus a2 b1. That's why the expression for x becomes b1 c2 minus b2 c1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. अब यहाँ पे एक इंपॉर्टेंट बात है, डिनोमिनेटर को क्या होना पड़ेगा, नॉन जीरो, अदरवाइज ये जीरो हो गया तो फिर ये एक्सप्रेशन डिफाइंड नहीं है। दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग a1 b2 minus a2 b1 should be a non-zero number. Now the value of x we have, we can substitute in any of the two equation 1 and 2 to get value of what, y. This value of x I am using in equation 1. The value of y is coming to be c1 a2 minus c2 a1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Of course here also denominator is coming what, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. That should be non-zero. These are the two value of x and y in terms of a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. Now I'm rearranging. What I'm doing is, whatever the numerator of x expression is there, that I'm bringing down as denominator of x by cross multiplication. That's what you can see in equation 5. What I have done, the numerator part, just by cross multiplication I am bringing in denominator of x. Similarly for y, this numerator part again I am bringing as denominator to what, y. Then I am getting equation 6. Why I have done this is because I want to correlate x and y. Now if you see the right hand side of equation 5 and 6, both place we have what, 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Right hand sides are equal, left hand side must also be what, equal. Hence I can write x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equals y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. And of course 1 by whatever denominator is there, that should be non-zero. This is the expression for cross multiplication method. This derivation is not part of curriculum, but I have covered for those students who are interested in derivation. So derivation is completely based on elimination method what we have studied. So now how to remember and how to recall this expression while doing problem. So for that we'll see a logic. So this is the expression just now we have found, correct? Now what you have to do is you have to remember the sequence B, C, A and B. B, C, A and B. So you have to write B, C, A and what? B. Now first row or everywhere 1 I have to put. Second row everywhere I have to put 2. Now if I want to get denominator of x, so the arrow comes from here to here. Okay, so B1 C2 and minus B2 C1. From here again C1 A2 top to bottom minus C2 A1 bottom to top. So this is going to denominator of y, and again A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So that is going to be denominator of 1. So BC AB we have to remember. So 2 rows we have to write 1 1 1, and then this forms your denominator of what? X. This forms denominator of x. Denominator of x. Similarly this forms your denominator of what? Y. So denominator of y. Denominator of y. And of course A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So this is denominator of what? 1. So इस तरह से आप क्या कर सकते हैं, इस एक्सप्रेशन को आप रिमेंबर कर सकते हैं. So now we'll do some question based on finding solution by cross multiplication method. So the process is very simple. First we have to write the equation in a standard form, list the value of A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2, write in this form, and then solve it. So let's take up an example. So what you can see on the screen, they are asking us to solve this two equations, 2x plus 3y equals 46 and 3x plus 5y equals 74 by cross multiplication method. So सबसे पहला अपना काम क्या होता है, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिखना. सो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को अगर मैं स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिखता हूँ, सो 2x प्लस 3y minus 46 equals what? 0. So this is first equation. Second equation is 3x plus 5y minus 74 equals what? 0. So this is second equation for me. Now what I am supposed to do? I am supposed to write A1 B1 C1. So let me write A1 B1 C1 and also A2 B2 and C2. So this I am writing just to list out what? Values of this coefficient and constant term. So A1 is coefficient of x, which is 2. B1 is coefficient of y in first equation, that is 3. C1 is constant term in first equation, that's minus 46. Similarly A2 is 3, B2 is 5 and C2 is minus 74. So now what I told you is, after this what you have to write, you have to write the number as BCAB. BCAB. So BCA and what? B. So write it 2 times. BCAB 2 times. So BCAB. So यहाँ पे अपने को 1 1 रखना है और सेकेंड रो में अपने को क्या रखना है? 2 2. So this is the sequence we are going to have. Okay, this is the sequence we are going to have. So this 2 I could have written after B. So now I'll write the expression. So denominator of x, I know it is B1 C2 minus B2 C1. So B1 C2 minus B2 C1 equals y, denominator of y. So I'll get C1 A2 minus C2 A1. So C1 A2 minus C2 A1, and denominator of 1. So I'll get from here A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So now all the values I have listed, just I need to substitute. So x upon, now b1 c2, so 3 into minus 74, 3 into minus 74 minus b2 c1, that means 5 into minus 46, 5 into minus 46 equals y, denominator of y, c1a2, so that means minus 46 into 3, so minus 46 into 3. Then we have minus c2a1, that means minus 74 into 2, so minus 74 into 2, and denominator of 1, so a1 b2, that means 2 into 5 minus a2 b1, that means 3 into 3. So then we have to just what, simplify. So यहाँ से अपने को क्या मिल जाएगा, x by now 74 into 3, so this is going to be minus 222. Now here minus and minus will become plus, and 46 into 5, that's 230. Okay. Similarly denominator of y, so 46 into 3, so that is minus 138. Then minus and minus is plus, that is 74 into 2, that's 148, and here we will have 1 by 2 5s are 10, 3 3s are 9. So what I am getting is, I am getting x by 8 equals y by 10 equals 1 by 1. So first I will equate x by 8 to 1. So x by 8 equated to 1 by 1. So this gives x equals what? 8. वैसे ही y by 10 should also be equated to what? 1 by 1. So this will give me y equals what? 10. So the value of x is 8 and y is what? 10. So this way you can solve the questions by cross multiplication method. Let's take up next question. So again they are asking us to solve by cross multiplication method. So first write the equation in standard form. So 8x plus 5y minus 9 equals 0. Second one we have 3x plus 2y minus 4 equals what? 0. So the values we can write, a1 is 8, b1 is 5, c1 is minus 9. Now a2 is 3, b2 is 2, and c2 is minus 4. Now the expression we have seen, so x by b1 c2, x by what? b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equals y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So now I can see from here the values I can substitute. So what I'll get, x by b1 c2, that means 5 into minus 4 minus b2 c1, that means 2 into minus 9 equals y by c1 a2, that means 3 into minus 9, or I can say minus 9 into 3 minus c2 a1, that means minus 4 into 8. So all the values I have listed, right? So 1 by a1 b2, that means 8 into 2 minus a2 b1, that is 3 into 5. So after simplification I'll get denominator of x as 5 4s are 20, so minus 20 plus 18, okay, equals y by denominator, so minus 27, and here I'll get plus 32 equals 1 by, so 8 to the 16 and 3 5s are what? 15. So x by minus 2 equals y by 5 equals 1 by 1. So from here x by minus 2 equated to what? 1 by 1. So this gives us the value of x as minus 2. Similarly y by 5 equated to 1 by 1. So this gives the value of y as what? 5. So इसलिए x की वैल्यू हो गई अपने पास minus 2 एंड y की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? 5. सो बहुत ही आसान है, आपको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में इक्वेशन को लिखना है, वैल्यू लिस्ट डाउन करनी है और इस एक्सप्रेशन को आपको याद रखना है. याद करने का तरीका भी मैंने आपको बताया. इसके बाद अगला सवाल लेते हैं. सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन बाय क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड. अब इसको अपन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं, बट पहले मैं क्या करूंगा कि डेसिमल जो है उसको मैं रिमूव करने की कोशिश करूंगा. सो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? 10 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं. So it will become 2x plus 3y minus 13 equals what? 0. So first I have multiplied by 10 and then I have shifted 13 to the left hand side. So this is 1. Similarly दूसरी इक्वेशन जो अपने पास बनेगी 4x plus 5y minus 23 equals what? 0. So this is equation 2. So यहाँ से अपन वैल्यू लिस्ट कर सकते हैं. So a1 is 2, b1 is 3, c1 is minus 13. उसी तरह से a2 is 4, b2 is 5 and c2 is what? Minus 23. So why I got rid of decimal? Because multiplication will be simpler without decimal. So now I can write the expression. So x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equals y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b. So इसके बाद अपने को सिर्फ वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देना. So b1 c2 that means 3 into minus 23 minus b2 c1 that means 5 into minus 13, 5 into minus 13 equals y by now c1 a2 that means minus 13 into what? 4, minus 13 into 4 minus c2 a1 that means minus 23 into what? 2, minus 23 into 2. Denominator of 1 a1 b2 that means 2 into 5 minus a2 b1 that is 4 into 3. Okay. So this simplifies to, let me write here only. So x by now 3 into minus 23 that is minus 69. Then minus and minus become plus, 13 5 just 65 equals y by, so minus 13 into 4 that's minus 52 and again c2 a1 we have is 23 into 2 so that's plus 46 equals 1 by 2 5s are 10 and 4 3s are 12. So here I am getting x by minus 4 equals y by minus 6 equals 1 by minus 2. So from here what I'll do, I'll equate x by minus 4 to what? Minus 1 by 2. So this will give x as minus 4 by minus 2 which is basically 2. Similarly y by minus 6 equated to minus 1 by 2. So this will give y equals, so minus 6 by minus 2 that is 3. So I can say that the value of x is what? 2 and y is what? 3. Okay. So whenever you get a expression where coefficients are decimal, if it is possible for you to get rid of decimal by multiplying by 10 or 100, please do so and then proceed. So that way calculation will be simpler. So let's take up one last question of this session. Now here you can see the coefficient of x and y are what? Fraction. So in this kind of question also, maybe first what you can do, you can find the LCM of denominator and you can multiply the entire equation by that LCM so that you can get rid of what? Fraction. For example, I can see here is LCM of 2 and 3 is what? 6. So what I'll do is multiplying both equation by what? 6. So multiplying both equations by 6. So both equation are multiplying by 6. So 6 3 is 18, 18 by 2 is what? 9x. Similarly 6 5 is 30, 30 by 3 is 10. So 9x minus 10y, 6 into minus 2, that's minus 2. So this is first equation. Okay. Similarly the second one, so 6 by 3, that's 2x, and 6 by 2, that's 3, so 3y, and 6 into 13 by 6, that's 13. So this is what? Second equation. So now both the equation are written, and these equations are free of what? Fraction. We don't have a denominator as coefficient of x. Okay. So again rearranging for a standard form. So rearranging 1 and 2. So standard form will become 9x minus 10y plus 12 equals 0, 2x plus 3y minus 13 equals 0. So these are the two equations I have with me. So now what I'll do, I'll write a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. So a1 is 9 here, b1 is minus 10, c1 is 12, a2 is 2, b2 is 3, and c2 is what? Minus 30. So now we have the expression with us. So x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equals y by, so c1 a2 minus c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So then value we can substitute. So x by b1 c2. So b1 c2, that means minus 10 into minus 13. So minus 10 into minus 13 minus b2 c1, that is 3 into 12. So 3 into 12 equals y by c1 a2, that means 12 into 2 minus c2 a1, that means minus 13 into 9 equals 1 by a1 b2, that means 9 into 3, so 9 into 3 minus a2 b1, that means 2 into minus 10. Okay. So यहाँ से जब आप simplify करेंगे so आपको मिलेगा, so 10 into 13, that is 130 with positive sign. Here I'll have 12 3s are 36. Okay, equals y by, now 12 2s are 24, and here I'll have minus minus plus, correct. So 13 9s are 117. Okay, and here I am getting 1 by 9 3s are 27 and 2 10s are 20. 2 10s are what? 20 with positive sign. Okay, so effectively if I'll see, so here I have 94, x by 94 equals y by, so this is going to be 141 equals 1 by 47. So x by 94 equated to what? 1 by 47. So this will give me 94 by 47, that is basically 2. Similarly y by 141 equated to 1 by 47. So y will become 141 by 47. So that is 3. So the value of x is 2 and the value of y is what? 3. So that's all about cross multiplication method. So just what we have to do is we have to by heart the formula. This one what you can see on the screen, x by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equals y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equals 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So whenever A1 B2 minus A2 B1 is non-zero, this formula is applicable. And the first and very important thing is you are supposed to write the equation in standard form, so that you should not do any mistake while writing A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2. So thank you for watching the session. Please do like and subscribe the channel for more videos.